What up to them? Another one. This is Truth, and I'm back with another What If. This is a brand new What If. This is What If Goku was an Android Part 1, and let's get into this, shall we? This takes part in Future Trunks' timeline. Goku has just contracted the heart virus and was suffering from its effects. Dr. Gero released the Android 17 and 18, and they were causing carnage, destroying cities. And after killing him, of course, Bulma tries her best to heal Goku but can't. The Z fighters were not able to deal with the androids, but they're still alive, they're not dead yet. They have Bulma investigate the first sighting of the androids on the city where they first spotted, and she was able to find Jiro's lab. She searches for anything useful and comes across two special pods, one labeled Cell and the other labeled 21. By mistake, she opens the pod labeled 21, and a beautiful female comes out. Hi, my name is, well, I don't remember, but you can call me 21, she says. Hi, I'm Bulma, and what are you exactly? She goes on to explain that she's an android she used to be an assistant of Dr. Gero, that he turned her into an android. In disgust, but a light bulb shines in Bulma's head, and she thinks she's able to find a way to save Goku. After having 21 explain every little detail about the androids herself, 17, 18, and Cell, Bulma was able to come up with a way to actually heal Goku. Because 21 is a scientist, Bulma asked for her help. After asking the Z fighters to distract the androids while Gohan and 21 take Goku to Jiro's lab, they start working on making him better. After a grueling 7 months since the androids have arrived, Bulma and 21 were able to get Goku healed and programmed him to be better than ever, while still keeping him completely sane and not making him into a machine, kinda like 16. And they were ready to see if he was fully functional. They invited everyone to see as they activated him. The gang was anxious. 21 was the one who to activate him. He snaps his eyes open, walks out of his pod, and looks and examines himself. What a disgrace. The first Saiyan ever to turn Super Saiyan in 1,000 years was almost killed by a virus and needed machines to keep him alive. How embarrassing. He looks at himself, surprising everyone, not expecting this reaction from, Goku. But a glimpse of Bulma and 21 actually did expect it. Gohan asks Bulma to explain, where she goes on to say when they were healing him, they were able to recover Goku's old buried memories of his sane side. So they're able to merge the two personalities together, creating a brand new character, a Go-Karot, if you will. While Bulma explains, 21 was checking for any flaws in Goku and found none. And you're perfect, she says with a smile. Goku smirks and says, well, I'm not the only one, getting the android to blush. Soon they explain the situation to Goku, who takes it extremely seriously, showing even further that this wasn't the Goku that they all knew, and getting ready to take on the androids. He flies to one of the cities, finds 17 and 18 having fun, destroying, and he lands in front of them. I hear you were looking for me, he says. The two getting the two androids' attention, they start to chat amongst themselves to who is going to fight first, and 18 wins. 18 was the one who attacked first, in sending a barrage of punches and kicks, but they were all easily dodged and evaded by Goku. She was getting frustrated and powered up, but still was unable to touch the Saiyan android. Dodging one of her punches, he was able to counter by blasting her in the face and goes on the offensive. Every punch, every kick that landed was critical, bone shattering, and even skin tearing. And he finally finished his assault by a point blank ranged spirit cannon, one of his father's moves. 18 was blown back and landed next to her brother, a blooded beaten mess. 17 was furious, powered up, and entered in a blind rage to attack Goku. Because he was stronger than 18, Goku took a couple of hits and was pushed back quite a bit, but was still able to match 17 for the most part. After a while, 17 jumps back and fires a ki blast. Goku powers up a Kamehameha and they have a beam struggle for a couple of minutes until Goku had enough and uses the Kaioken, overpowering 17, who too landed on the ground, a bloody beaten mess. Goku was about to finish them off, but was kicked away by an unknown foe. Regaining his bearings, he sees a bug-like creature sucking both androids with its tail, and its power starts to rise. Goku immediately recognizes this creature as Cell, because he himself has some of Cell's makeup, and Cell turns perfect with his power skyrocketing. The Z fighters who were watching from afar were horrified at the scene, and Cell completely transforms. Cell and Goku have a standoff and charge at each other. Were able to battle. Was not long. After a couple of minutes, Goku was laying on the ground, beaten. Getting up, powering up to Super Saiyan, Goku was able to pummel Cell to the ground and throw him around like a rag doll. Cell regenerates his torn pieces and fights harder. Wanting to finish the fight, Goku was able to defeat Cell and finishing him off with a Super Kamehameha. The Z fighters start to celebrate, but their celebration was cut short as Cell regenerated one more time, and this time he was in his super perfect form. Goku charges Cell one more time, but this time he was not alone as 21 had had enough. She was sick and tired of the doctor's experiments. The two fighters in sync used their power to push the perfect Cell back a bit, but due to being able to increase his strength to the max and beat the two to the ground, Cell was able to win. Still not getting a proper fight, Cell gave them 10 days to prepare for fighting him again and announcing the Cell Games. The Z fighters were able to escape, Cell starting to make the stage where they will fight. Goku tells them that since Kami is still alive, he can fuse with Piccolo to make him stronger. Goku says that they should enter the time chamber, but who would go first and who would... Vegeta volunteers to enter first, and Goku says that Gohan should enter with him, and while he goes to Namek to get a new guardian. Vegeta finally enters the time chamber with Gohan. On the second day, they were able to go to Super Saiyan Grade 2 and 3. Piccolo and Tien entered next. Soon after, Goku and 21 entered last. He enters with her because she was able to help him adjust to his new body quicker. And because of her sadistic attitude and personality, she was able to push Goku from Super Saiyan 1 to Super Saiyan Grade 2 and 3 and finally mastered it within 2 months. And again, because of his sadistic nature, she was able to have Goku ascend even further to Super Saiyan 2 in the 4th month of their training. After the remaining time, he remained in that form for 3 months and was able to master it, having it gain little to no stamina, which is virtually impossible for him to suffer from stamina loss because he has infinite stamina, similar to how 17, 18. In the remaining time, he was able to master learn new techniques, and learn Cell's fighting style through image training. Through the course of the year, Goku and 21's relationship became extremely close. 21 being kind of said that Goku was actually tricked into marriage and didn't get a chance to find love. And Goku being part Kakarot understands what she means and says it's too late to deal with it now, so why not move on? When they come out, Goku is in his Super Saiyan form and is far more powerful than when he went in. He spends the next few days relaxing and gathering the Dragon Balls in order to wish everyone back when this is over. Finally, the 10 days was up and the humans that were left went to see who will deal with this monster that is Cell. First up was the Saiyan Prince, and the fight was over very quickly, similar to how it went in canon. Gohan went in next, wanting to show his father how much he improved. He does a little better than Vegeta in Super Saiyan Grade 2, but when he pushed it to Super Saiyan Grade 3, thinking that the power would be enough, it was proved futile as Cell outmaneuvered him and took him down. Both Saiyans were given senzu beans. Goku tries to enter the ring, but 21 stops him. They both start arguing on who is going to fight, but 21, using his sadistic nature to win, enters the ring. The two androids that they are about, she in terms of overall power is as powerful as Goku, using 75% of his strength in Super Saiyan 2, and Cell was being beaten around without mercy. Cell is given no chance to be able to power up and fight. He was able to power up and fight on par with Android, but his stamina was depleting rather quickly. He powers a Kamehameha, and Android 21 powers her own Ki Blast, which powers her own Kamehameha, which she learned from Goku, and they were able to have a beam struggle, with Cell quickly losing. Out of desperation, Cell uses the Kaioken times 10, and 21 starts losing ground rather quickly, and the odds tilt in Cell's favor. "Hey Cell!" Goku shouts, appearing behind the biological android, powering his own Kamehameha, making Cell lose his concentration in the beam struggle. Goku fires a Kamehameha, and the two Kamehamehas of 21, and Goku engulfs Cell, vaporizing him. Soon Shenron was summoned and revived everyone that was killed by the androids. And out of guilt, Goku wishes 17 and 18 back, because it was partially his fault that they actually became androids in the first place. And this is the end of part 1. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you liked it, guys. And if you want to add anything, want to leave out anything, if you want to ask anything, do it in the link in the description. No man, leave a comment and I'll try to answer you as much as I can. And see you next time, guys. This was Truth Out.